Hello there. And welcome to Tales of the Jedi. The Sith Lord. I'm like, wait, what was it called?
Yeah, the Sith Lord.
The Sith Lord.
Sith Lord.
And who could that Sith Lord be? I mean, technically, I don't think it was Dooku.
No, it was Palpatine.
Yeah. Or Maul. Honestly...
I mean, the Lord of the Sith is Palpatine.
Yeah. Rise. It's like he said erase, so it's the same person. Filoni out here making all the canon connections.
Well, also, he said it to Anakin, too.
Yeah. But the way he said it there reminded me specifically of Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, but I don't like thinking about... I don't like thinking about that movie, so I compare it to Anakin in Revenge of the Sith, because I like thinking about that movie.
Whoa. I didn't realize Dooku was still not, like, fully... I didn't realize he was still undercover with the Jedi this long.
Yeah.
I did not expect that at all.
Yeah, I know he was with the Jedi, like, whether undercover or not, for a while, because he had to be to impersonate Sifo Dyas, erase Kamino from the files.
Yeah.
Like, he had to be for some of the stages of the plan, but I'm surprised that it was during the Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
That just really shows how long the gap between episodes 1 and 2 are.
Yeah. Well, it is a long gap. They get significantly older.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like a lot of times it's easy to forget how long that gap is.
Mm-hmm. And Clone Wars takes place between 2 and 3, right?
It takes place during the 3-year war. The Clone Wars lasts 3 years, and that's it.
Okay.
They do a lot of shit during those 3 years.
Well, yeah.
It is a very active 3 years.
A 3-year war. There's a lot lobby busting, you know?
It's just funny because of how many missions Anakin goes on during that time.
Yeah.
So many missions.
Dave Filoni did it again. He made Yaddle, someone who just appears in the council only in episode 1, I assume, right? And
yeah.
Because she dies in this episode, a badass.
It's always been, so Yaddle was obviously originally just like a backup Yoda puppet that they put a wig on.
Yeah.
And, like, she was on the council, and a lot of people, like, not like a lot of people, but just, like, I've seen people before mention, like, what happened to her? Like, why was there another Yoda species on the council that just vanished?
Dooku killed her.
Dooku? I know that, yeah, I don't think she's quite at, like, Shaak Ti level, but I think in, like, Legends there were multiple deaths for her.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like how Shaak Ti has, like, 8 billion deaths in Legends.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just like, oh, we need someone to kill who's a Jedi Master. Oh, we got that one.
Right.
But yeah, it was generally considered that she died between 1 and 2. Just interesting that it was so quickly after episode 1.
Right. I was not... Yeah, it was... I like how this really shows the timeline in an interesting way that I'd never imagined before.
Right. You know what I'm fascinated by? What I really want to see also... Season 2, Tales of the Jedi. I want to see how Palpatine and Dooku met.
How he joined the Sith, yeah.
Yeah, how did this arrangement start?
Right. Obviously, we know why it started from the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what was, like, where did he find Dooku?
I'm also just making excuses to get more episodes of Jedi Dooku.
Yeah.
Vaguely Jedi Dooku, falling to the dark side.
Right. Training young Qui-Gon.
Him, like, talking with Sifo Dyas. Impersonating him and all that. I did like seeing him like erase the files and shit.
Yeah, that was cool.
Impersonating Sifo Dyas, going into like the deep archives.
Yeah.
When the episode first started, I thought he was going into like the Jedi Vault where they keep like holocrons.
And Grogu.
I thought he was gonna like find like a Sith holocron or something.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't aware of when this took place.
No, yeah. But they said a Sith Lord, and I'm like, wait. Where are we? And I'm like, oh, episode 1? I'm like, wait, Dooku was still part of the Jedi technically, even though he was working with the Sith during this time? Whoa.
Yeah. That shit's crazy.
I think this is my favorite episode so far.
Yeah. This one was real. Yeah, it was very... I liked it a lot. I liked...
Oh, we forgot to do the thing where we rank them all.
Well, we do that for the finale.
No, but we rank them as we go.
I mean, yeah, but...
We'll just rank them all in the finale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, finale will probably be a longer episode based on things I've been seeing online.
People being mad
about some retcons. I don't know what. I haven't looked what the retcons are because I don't want to spoil things.
Well, we'll get there when we get there. Right now, it's Dooku time. Right now, it's Yaddle time.
Yaddle time.
Also, Yoda's speech pattern isn't genetic.
Yeah, Yoda's just a goon.
Yoda just speaks like that because Yaddle didn't have Yoda speak.
Well, yeah, because she's not Yoda.
No, but I don't think we've ever been certain as to whether or not it was like a species thing or if it was just a Yoda thing.
So wait, what's the species called?
We don't know.
Okay.
It doesn't have a name.
Good.
It's usually just called the Yoda species.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I know, but I'm like, is that the actual name of it? Which is probably a good thing it's not the actual name of it.
Yeah.
Because Yoda just out here fronting as a loony with that way he talks, you know?
And so, like, especially when Grogu was introduced, a lot of people were like, well, what's up with Yaddle? Since they're like, oh, this species is really rare. There's only, like, a handful of them. Like, we've only seen, like, 3 of them. And so a lot of people were like, well, what about her? She's just in the background.
I feel like there's no way that Grogu was not Yoda and Yaddle's kid.
I mean, I don't know about Yoda's, but I feel like he's definitely Yaddle's kid.
Yeah. Do you think, like, if Yaddle gets pregnant via, like Anakin, per se, like a human, the baby still comes out Yaddle?
I thought you were saying, like, be a Force baby, but you're saying if a full-sized human railed her.
Yeah, would she still have a Grogu?
They'd have to have kind of a small cock.
What do you mean?
Because she's very small.
Yeah, I'm sure there are people with small cocks in Star Wars, you know?
I'm just trying to figure out the logistics of this.
Yeah.
No, I would assume my current running theory is
that they can just, like, have kids without...
No. My current running theory is that... So
Whoa,
since...
Slow down, don't run.
Oh my god. Since the Yoda species is so rare, I think it is very much like a possibility that the Jedi allowed Yaddle to have a child because the species is, like, dying out. Mm-hmm. Like, and
they realize how goated they are since they have 2 of them on the council.
I know in Legends that was, like, a thing. Like, Ki-Adi-Mundi was allowed to have kids because his species was dying. Mm-hmm. So, like, they're like, okay, well, you can have kids just because, like, we don't want your race dying out. So that's what I think Grogu's existence is. Like, he was born because it was like, well, their species, there's not a lot of them, so they kind of need to breed.
Have we confirmed that Grogu is a male, though?
No.
I'm gonna throw a hot take out here. I don't think the Yoda species has penis. Just no penis.
So
no, there's not a single Yoda species, male or female, that has a penis. Just genetically. That's how their species are.
So are you saying that they're, like, monogendered or, like, monosex? Like, there's no, like, male female difference? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying there's a difference, but there's no dick on any of them. That's just not their thing.
Okay, so so what is the breeding method then?
I don't know. We don't know.
I think it'd be interesting if they were like the Asari in Mass Effect, where they don't even have, like, gender. Or not, like, they don't have sex. They have gender, but not sex.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
I just don't think, like...
Star Wars fans.
I just don't think their reproductive organ, if they have one, is a penis.
Star Wars fans would hate that if they did that.
Well, we're never going to get into that, because that's not really important knowledge.
Yeah.
It's just the irrelevant stuff just speculate about for fun.
No, I like it, because I like making Star Wars fans angry.
Oh, yeah.
I like the...
I mean, just wait, we got some retcons coming up, apparently.
I like the idea of the Yoda species being monosex, but still having gender, because those are separate things.
What if they're just, like, eggs? Like you just, like, they're, like
they just lay eggs?
Like, no, like, they're made from somebody laying eggs. And it has to be, like, the perfect combination of species for these things to exist. Like, the perfect, like the perfect, like, genetic combination, you know? Because there's only 3 of them in Star Wars.
I mean, a lot of species in reality have, like, internal, like, a lot of, like, non-mammal species will have, like, internal testicles and shit.
Yeah.
Like, they won't have a cock. just floating out. And I am so fucking jealous of animals for that because I hate having a cock.
What's one of the rarest other species in Star Wars?
Fuck.
None. You're the Lorax?
No, I mean, like, none that are, like, noteworthy. There are, like, ones in the background that you only see, like, once or twice, but, like...
Like, ones that people wouldn't, like, remember.
Yoda's species is, like...
Well, yeah, we know that, but, like...
I'm saying that's, like, the only, like, one of significance that there isn't, like, a handful of background ones that you can see. Like, because, like, there are just, like, one-off background species that you see, but none of them are important characters. So, like, they just don't matter. They're just background.
I like to think that Yoda species are made when a Wampa and an Ewok fuck.
I don't like that.
Yeah. There's not a lot of Wampas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always kind of think it's really funny how Sidious and Tyrannus meet in, like, just the fucking abandoned portion of Coruscant.
Oh, yeah.
Just that shitty-ass giant building that they're always meeting in.
You gotta be somewhere off the grid, you know?
Yeah. It's just funny to think that there is a place that's off the grid on Coruscant.
Oh, I feel like there's a lot of off the grid on Coruscant because it's so fucking massive and there's so much going on that
That's
it's easy
true.
to hide.
Old factories that they just never replaced.
Yeah.
Just like real life.
Right.
Yeah, Yaddle's kind of a badass.
Yeah.
Lifting up that fucking door.
She's goated for that.
Kind of goated.
When I was watching it and they're like by the tree, I'm like, oh, I love this tree when they go by this tree. And it's like talking about how Qui-Gon loved it because he was born on Coruscant, which must be miserable because who wants to be born on Coruscant? And like it's like growing up in New York. Like, wait, there's grass? Like what? Worse than skyscrapers all the time. But like, and then he's like, he would have loved this and like or something. He said something. I'm like, oh wait, we're going this far and Qui-Gon's fucking dead. Like, what?
And I do like how that is, like, the final straw.
I don't think it's the final straw.
It's the final straw for him to, like, become, like, a Sith,
It's the final straw for him to leave.
Yeah, like, he blames the Jedi.
Yeah.
Because she was like, what, you blame them? And he just says, Qui-Gon's become one with the Force, and then he leaves. Mm-hmm. Like, I like the idea that was, like... Obviously, he had already been past the tipping point, but this is like...
Well, yeah, he's like, I don't have to hide no more because the old apprentice is dead, and my Padawan's dead, so I'm needed.
And then Maul's not dead.
Legs. Who knew you needed them?
Who knew you didn't need them?
Yeah.
Who knew you didn't need a butthole?
Wild.
And
he just, like, pooped out his mouth for a nice 6 months.
No, he just had a colonoscopy bag.
Yeah.
He was fueled by rage.
No, but, like, so the lightsaber... I don't want to go down this rabbit hole, but the lightsaber cut him in half, but it also would cauterize the bottom of his stomach. So, like, which helps him live, probably. But also, like really, like, where'd the poop coming out? Like, how you survive in 6 months?
Don't question it.
Like that's what I said, it's coming out the mouth.
They couldn't come up with another way to, like, bring back a character that was criminally underutilized, so...
Dave Filoni, king of that, as we see yet again! Yet again!
I am okay with the...
Filoni, the God King! Sorry.
I'm okay with the complete and utter lack of logic, just for storytelling, because worth it.
And also, like... We don't know how half these species operate. Maybe the,
Maybe Zabrat... Maybe
Zabrats don't, like... dispose waste.
My personal opinion, Iridonian Zabraks are, like, human colored.
The way you just got, like, ready to say that, my personal opinion, I'm like, oh my god, Ben Shapiro, here we come.
Shut the fuck up. Iridonian Zabraks, which are more like normal skin colored and not from Dathomir, they excrete waste. Dathomirian Zabraks, like Maul and Savage, who have, like, the colorful skin, they don't poop or piss.
Okay.
That's the main distinction between the two, not the skin color.
Okay.
Or the force sensitivity and whatnot. It's the only difference is just that Maul doesn't poop.
Or maybe he could use the force to, like, make his waste disappear inside of him.
He just force crushed it inside of
Yeah.
him. He had like a trash compactor.
Yeah.
That's why he just wanted to die in Rebels, because it was, even with the compacting, it was just too much.
If you need a headcanon way for Maul surviving, we got you.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what we're here for.
I like how Sidious always just does, he always making his apprentices kill someone and then just laughing in the background.
Yeah. What a bitch.
I mean, I think it's funny. That's like his main fetish.
Yeah.
You know he was rock hard.
Oh, hell yeah.
Especially when Dooku killed her. Ooh.
His eyes got like real yellow after that. He was like, he just finished, you know.
He got bricked up.
But yeah, I think we covered most of it. What?
Literally the entirety of this review is just us talking about Maul shitting.
No, we talked about fucking Dooku forever.
Let us know what you think.
Yes. Was it your favorite episode? Was it your least favorite episode? Did you realize Dooku was with the Jedi that long? Like, subscribe, comment, share, and until next time. Will Dave Filoni retcon stuff in the next 2 episodes? I guess we're about to find out.